Ever found yourself stuck in a financial rut that seems impossible to get out of? That was me, not too long ago. The chill of unpaid bills and the dread of seeing my bank account balance were my constant companions. I was a regular guy just like you, stuck in a 9-to-5 job that barely paid the bills. I was caught in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck with no end in sight. I remember the day it all changed. It was a Tuesday, just another ordinary day. I was sipping my lukewarm coffee, scrolling through my countless unread emails, when I stumbled upon an old friend's success story. He had turned his passion for handmade crafts into a lucrative online business. That's when it hit me. I was stuck in a rut, not because I didn't have opportunities, but because I wasn't looking for them. I had been in a financial struggle, not due to lack of skills or resources, but because of my mindset. I was so caught up in the cycle of earning and spending, I never took a step back to see what I was capable of achieving. And that's when I decided to make a change. I started with just $100. The same $100 that I would have otherwise spent on something fleeting, like a fancy dinner or a new pair of shoes. But instead, I invested it in myself. I took that money and used it to fuel my passion. I decided to transform my love for storytelling into a profitable venture. I started a blog, and soon, I was earning more than I ever did at my 9-to-5 job. So, if you're sitting there wondering if it's possible to get out of your financial rut, believe me, it is. You're not trapped because of your circumstances, you're trapped because you think you are. But how did I turn a dire financial situation into a success story? That's what we're about to explore. Meet John, a regular guy with an irregular financial situation. John was just like any of us, with dreams bigger than his wallet. He was down on his luck, living paycheck to paycheck, the kind of guy who had to think twice before buying a cup of coffee. But one day, amidst his financial struggles, he decided to make a change. He realized that he had the power to rewrite his financial story, but he had to make a bold move. With only $100 to his name, John made the decision to invest in himself and his future. He took that $100 bill, not knowing if it would be his last, and decided to flip it into something more. Something substantial. John knew he had to be savvy. He researched, studied, and understood that the online world held a wealth of opportunities. He stumbled upon an online business model that seemed to be generating quite a buzz: dropshipping. It was a modern-day gold rush that required minimal upfront investment, and John decided to give it a shot. With his last $100, he set up a basic website, chose a niche product, and started marketing it. He hustled day and night, learning about SEO, social media marketing, and customer service. He faced challenges, made mistakes, and had his share of sleepless nights. But he was persistent, not allowing the fear of failure to hold him back. As the days turned into weeks, John started seeing results. His first sale, a small profit, but a significant victory. It was proof that his plan was working. He reinvested his profits, improving his website, and expanding his product line. His customer base grew, and his sales started to pick up. Within 2 months, his $100 investment had turned into a small fortune. John's story isn't about getting rich quick or finding a shortcut to success. It's about resilience, determination, and the willingness to take risks. It's about understanding that the road to financial success isn't always smooth, but with the right mindset and strategy, it's definitely achievable. John's journey from rags to riches wasn't just about money, it was about freedom. The freedom to live life on his own terms, the freedom to break free from the constraints of a paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle. And most importantly, it was about the freedom to dream, and to turn those dreams into reality. John's story is a testament to the power of self-belief and determination. From $100 to a thriving online business, he turned his financial situation around. He showed us that it's not about how much money you have, but how you use it. John's story shows us that with determination and a smart strategy, anyone can turn their financial situation around. So, what was this modern online business that John ventured into? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is dropshipping. Yes, you heard it right. It was dropshipping that turned John's $100 investment into a gold mine. Now, you might be wondering, what in the world is dropshipping? Allow me to enlighten you. Dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep the products it sells in stock. Instead, when a store sells a product using the dropshipping model, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped directly to the customer. The seller doesn't have to handle the product directly. John started his dropshipping journey by researching trending products. He discovered a niche of eco-friendly products that were just starting to gain traction. He then found reliable suppliers who offered these products and started listing them on his online store. For marketing, he leveraged the power of social media. With just a few clicks and a bit of creativity, he was able to attract a crowd to his online store. The orders started to roll in, and with each sale, he made a profit. And the best part? Dropshipping allowed John to operate his business from anywhere. All he needed was a laptop and an internet connection. He didn't have to worry about inventory or shipping, he simply focused on marketing and providing excellent customer service. Now, is dropshipping guaranteed to turn $100 into a fortune overnight? Well, no. But with the right strategy, a keen eye for trends, and a little bit of grit, it can certainly be a lucrative online business. John's story is proof that it's possible to flip a small investment into a robust online business. And who knows, maybe you could be the next John. So if you're seeking a financial turnaround, why not consider dropshipping? You might just find that it's the perfect fit for you. A business that seems so simple yet so profitable. That's the power of the digital age. Now, let's talk about Jane, a woman who turned her passion into her paycheck. Jane was a woman of simple means, living paycheck to paycheck. She had a modest job that paid the bills, but it didn't bring her any joy. It was a means to an end, nothing more. But Jane had a secret weapon, a passion that burned brighter than any 9-to-5 grind could ever extinguish. She loved to bake. Now, you might be thinking, baking? How can someone turn a love for making cookies into a financial success? Well, that's where Jane's story takes a turn for the extraordinary. Jane wasn't just good at baking, she was fantastic. Her cookies were the stuff of neighborhood legend, the kind of treat that had people lining up at the local bake sales and potluck dinners. But it wasn't until she was hit with a financial setback that she realized her passion could be her salvation. She was laid off from her job and found herself facing a mountain of bills with no income. It was in this moment of despair that she had a revelation. She could turn her love for baking into a business. With just $100 in her pocket, she bought bulk ingredients and started baking. She turned her kitchen into a mini bakery and started selling her cookies to her neighbors, friends, and family. Word spread like wildfire, and before she knew it, she had a steady stream of orders. Jane wasn't just making cookies anymore, she was building a brand. She started a website, created social media accounts, and began marketing her products. She was no longer the woman who baked for fun, she was the woman who baked for profit. As time passed, her business grew. She was able to rent a small storefront, hire a couple of employees, and even expand her product line. What started as a desperate attempt to make ends meet turned into a profitable business. And the best part, Jane was doing something she truly loved. She turned her passion into a sustainable source of income. She was no longer living paycheck to paycheck, she was thriving, all thanks to her love for baking. Jane's story is a beautiful example of how a passion can be turned into a profitable venture. It's about recognizing the potential in what you love and having the courage to take a leap of faith. Jane's journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. So, if you find yourself in a financial rut, look within. You might just find a passion that can be your path to financial freedom. Remember, it's not just about making money, it's about finding joy in what you do. Because when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Jane's journey is a testament to the fact that following your passion can indeed lead you to financial success. We've seen John and Jane's stories, but what does this mean for you? Well, the answer is simple. It means that financial success is not a far-off dream, but a tangible, achievable goal. But how do we reach that goal? Let's break it down. Firstly, remember that change is the mother of all progress. Without a decision to change, John and Jane would have remained stuck in their financial rut. It's the same for you. If you're not happy with where your finances are, make the decision to change. It doesn't have to be a drastic shift. Start small. Maybe it's deciding to save that extra $100 instead of splurging it on the latest gadget. Next, the world is ripe with opportunity for those who are willing to look for it. John and Jane found their gold mines in the realm of online business. And you can too. There are countless ways to make money online nowadays, from selling handmade crafts to offering freelance services. The key here is to identify a profitable niche that aligns with your skills and interests. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, you have to turn your passion into profit. Jane didn't just randomly choose to start a food blog. She loved cooking and she turned that love into a successful business. Your passion is your superpower. It's what sets you apart from the rest. So ask yourself, what do you love doing? What are you good at? And how can you monetize it? Lastly, remember that success doesn't come overnight. John and Jane's stories may sound like they hit the jackpot in 60 days, but behind those 60 days were countless hours of hard work, determination, and perseverance. The road to financial success is paved with challenges, but as the saying goes, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. So are you ready to start your journey, to take control of your financial future? The only thing standing between you and financial success is the decision to start. Remember, your financial success is only a decision away. Make that choice today.